What up? This is the Hard Knock Life background info. This is all about the colonies and how they were discovered. First up, Virginia, otherwise known as Money Bay. And this is all about Jamestown. Now, the French and the Spanish, yes, the French and the Spanish had been there in the New World for a long time. They didn't really care about the East Coast, though, so they left it open for the Brits, and that's why the Brits were able to settle on the East Coast. The first attempt to settle, some for the Brits, was off the coast of North Carolina, and this was by a man named Sir Walter Raleigh. So that's Sir Walter Raleigh off the coast of North Carolina. But everybody dies in this attempt to settle a colony. So where's the first real colony for the Brits? In 1607, the Brits land in the Chesapeake area of Virginia, and they settled Jamestown. So 1607, Jamestown. And if you want to know more about Jamestown, there you go. Now, the land of Jamestown offers some really good resources, but guess what? It also has some natives. It's got the Algonquin Indian tribe led by a chief named Powhatan. Now, Powhatan, he wanted to trade. He might have wanted to trade some horses. Who knows? Maybe. But the colonists saw land to use. They saw this as land to farm. And guess what the colonists also encountered? It's off a bay. They got some mosquitoes there, and the mosquitoes are going to spread disease between the colonists. A lot of them are going to die because of disease. Now in 1609, all heck breaks loose. The colonists captured Powhatan's daughter. There's a Disney character named after her, Pocahontas, who married the planter John Rolfe. Yes, the movie's wrong. And converts to Christianity. Powhatan was done soon after that, and he makes peace, at least for a little while. If you want to know some more about Pocahontas, there you go. And there you go again. Now, in order to bring more colonists to Jamestown, they want to bring some more people there. This colony's got to survive. They say, well, an easy way to bring people here is to give away some free land. And not only were they giving away free land, but they started to make that paper in 1616. They started growing the stuff for smokes, tobacco. So they offered 50 free acres. It's amazing how people will come for that, which also leads to the plantation system. And we all know there's some bad stuff associated with the plantation system. They also began to transition to self-government. Yes, these colonists were governing themselves. They found the House of Burgesses. It's the first real representative body in the U.S., in the colonies. And so the House of Burgesses, the first real representative body in the colonies. And if you want to know more about the House of Burgesses, there you go. Now, as the colony expands, they continue to fight wars with the natives in 1632 and 1644. So wars in 32 and 44. The colonists strike back, but disease leads to a lot of the natives' deaths. So disease kills a lot of these Native Americans. Now, in 1675, yes, this is a little bit of a jump, but it's in the standards, so we got to cover it. War breaks out again. And a settler named Nathaniel Bacon goes to the governor and he says, I need some stuff to fight these natives. The governor, the royal governor, the person for the king, says, yeah, no. So guess what the colonists did? They rebel against that royal governor, and they push his hindquarters out. But eventually he comes back to power, but eventually the English king is going to remove him because that guy has no say anymore. He was pushed out by the colonists, and the English king needs somebody who's going to carry out his orders. And it shows colonists would rebel against English leaders. And here's some more about Nathaniel Bacon. And yet more. Now next we're going to start covering New England. And this is We Hate the King and His Bloody Church Alley. And this is all about the Puritans.